Hello there! This is LEGO Dynasty, and today I'm bringing you guys my review of the LEGO Star Wars Luke Skywalker's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. This set number 40730 comes with 145 pieces and is rated ages 18 and up. Now, of course, this set was a promo or gift with purchase with the purchase of the UCS Jabba sail barge, so it's no longer available. It's sold out first day. These promos are always extremely popular. Now let's get into this set, starting with the box. Now the box is, your typical 18 plus black style box art, the lightsaber front and center, with a green low for the green lightsaber emanating behind it, which looks pretty awesome. Of course, black box art is pretty standard here. Top says Luke Skywalker Lightsaber. Back has the image of Luke using it on the desert skiff, which is pretty nice. Obviously, since this set came out alongside the Jabba sail barge, you can actually see the sail barge in the background there. You also have the dimensions, at least the length of the lightsaber, which is 28 centimeters or 11 inches. So it's decently long, and it's definitely larger than the previous lightsabers, which I currently do not have, the Yoda or the previous Luke Skywalker lightsaber from Empire Strikes Back. Though I think they should have probably just called it Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber, since obviously it originally was his. So that's my perspective. Obviously, can't go back and change that now. Now, taking a look at the manual, you have the image of the lightsaber front and center. Now, with these promo sets, they don't give QR codes for you to register your set or get free VIP points, which personally I am not a big fan of. Like, at the end of the day, it's to save them pennies, what really amounts to pennies, on not including it here. And I always felt like, don't get me wrong, these are always like marketing tools for them to be able to sell, give you targeted ads as a consumer. Like, I know on my LEGO emails I always get lots of Star Wars and Marvel sets showing up in my inbox for emails from LEGO, and that's because I've registered a lot of Star Wars and Marvel sets, and Sun Speed Champions as well. Sometimes there will be the odd random set that they're trying to link to you, but a lot of them are just like, they're trying to sell you what you are buying and what you're likely to buy. So. Now inside you have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, a write-up of it, which is pretty nice. Another ad for the Ultimate Buyer's Insider's Guide, which I've said before, but can't buy in Canada for whatever reason, because I feel like it would sell okay. Like, I feel like they could send, especially, I speak here in Canada because I'm in Alberta, which is a pretty big, LEGO hub. Overall, I mean, we're the only province in Canada with 3 LEGO stores, 2 in Edmonton, 1 in Calgary. So I just feel like it would have made sense if they sold a couple here in Canada, but they didn't. And here you can see the massive amount of extra pieces you're left with. Obviously, being sarcastic there, but still, it's all pieces you can add to your collection for free. You have these, emitter pieces that, you use on the hilt itself, and then some other, one Technic piece, etc. So just free stuff to add to your collection. Now, taking a look at the lightsaber on the stand itself, and it just looks really awesome. Like, I definitely, was a little bit concerned when they made it a bit larger than the other Luke Skywalker lightsaber, because it would have been nice if it was standard, but I think this is a better size anyways. So I think it, one, looks better on display than the other one. Like, I just think, like, at the end of the day, that one, it's cool, but it looks a little bit too stubby. Like, it's bigger than the Yoda lightsaber, obviously, hilt, but I don't know, I just felt like it was a little bit short. Like, it could use another couple cylinder pieces just to, make it a little bit bigger. So this one, I actually like its scale more, and I hope, I assume, they're going to keep doing these, and I hope these become a yearly thing with the big October or September release sets. We get them, rather than them skipping when it's a prequel set, like we had with the Vinegar, and then even the Razor Crest, because it really feels like the Razor Crest should have had a Darksaber promo for sure. The lightsaber itself, it just looks cool, and I think really does capture the look very, very well here. Like, it feels nice in your hand, which is weird to say, but I'm like, it has a large Technic piece inside, so it's not flimsy at all. Like, I don't worry about it breaking. Like, yeah, there's some bend, but if I drop it, like, I'm not too worried about it shattering. Like, it feels very sturdy. I can really shake it and it's not going to fall apart, which is something I was wondering about, but definitely is pretty nice there. Now, it does have one main Easter egg, and that's the kyber crystal itself. So just pop it out quickly. So as you see, that's the part I was talking about there, but you just take off some of these parts here to reveal the kyber crystal inside, which is pretty fun. Obviously, they don't have like a bunch of blade pieces to attach for you to have it be, you know, a blade, or basically have it as a lightsaber, which makes a lot of sense. I mean, it would be kind of crazy if they did that, but I don't think it would be that stable, unfortunately, unless they used like a translucent Technic part, which they probably just have no interest in doing. But the lightsaber itself, like, again, just it looks just like the real thing, just in Lego, and that's awesome. You have the ignition switches, which is pretty nice there. You have the nice belt hook to attach it to your belt. So obviously it's Lego. You wouldn't want to actually clip it, because I'm not sure how sturdy this part would stay on if you did. But I mean, you could try it if you wanted to. But at the end of the day, it's definitely looks more like Lego than real, which to me is perfectly fine. And it's just a cool little display piece to have on your collection. Quickly talking about the stand here, you have the printed plaque, which is the only exclusive thing in the set itself. So at the end of the day, if you wanted to make this set, buying the parts on Bricklink, or, you know, from Lego themselves, though it'd be a bit more expensive, or just sorting it from your own collection, you can definitely do that. Like, the only thing you'd be missing is this plaque that has Lego Star Wars, Luke Skywalker Lightsaber, Return of the Jedi. And that Return of the Jedi is definitely just to differentiate it from the other one. That's why, you know, hindsight 2020, they probably should have just called the other one Anakin's lightsaber. Yeah, it would have been released alongside the AT-AT and Empire Strikes Back set when Luke has that lightsaber, but they weren't thinking ahead, which is kind of interesting, because they did the Yoda's lightsaber first. It seemed to do pretty well. It sold out pretty quickly. So they did the first Luke Skywalker lightsaber. It kind of seemed like, you know, this was something they were going to continue. Then obviously they had a couple of years off without doing them. But hopefully these become regular. But yeah, like I said, like, this is the only exclusive part in the set. So you can sort all these parts probably for, you know, depending on where you are, like Canada probably $40 to $50, and the US probably around $30, and be completely fine and have the actual lightsaber and the stand itself just be missing the plaque, which, you know, I've seen a lot of companies nowadays are starting to print these parts themselves. So you could probably even sort that for, you know, significantly less cost than what it is. So at the end of the day, I wanted this lightsaber because I knew I didn't really want to pay $200 for it. But at the end of the day, the only thing you're missing out on if you sort it yourself is this piece, and I guess the box. The Lego Star Wars Luke Skywalker's lightsaber is a really nice promo, and like I said, it's definitely one that you can buy it if you want this particular part and the box itself. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not going to throw out this box, and definitely not going to get rid of this plaque piece, so it just makes sense for me. Like, that's why I decided to go out of my way and get this set, because I knew this thing was going to sell out. I didn't think it was going to sell out day one, to be honest with you. I thought it would last to the second day, but it was gone, you know, basically by like 2 o'clock in the afternoon here in Canada, after, you know, opening up at midnight the night before. So it's definitely was very a driving source, and unfortunately now, if you want to get it, you have to pay what a lot of scalpers have paid for it. So that's kind of the way it goes. But like I said, if you want to just build this piece yourself, sort the instructions, and just build it, like I said, you can build it for at a minimum probably a fourth of the cost. A little bit of thoughts on this Lego lightsaber promo. Did you guys pick up the sale barge to get this on day one, or did you guys just miss out on it? What do you think the next lightsaber promo is going to be? You know, someone said Darth Maul, Ahsoka Tano, Obi-Wan. My personal opinion is it will be Darth Vader. Hopefully it'll be next year, regardless of the set, whether it's a prequel set or a original trilogy, or even a sequel trilogy, or a Mandalorian set. You know, like, we don't know what it's going to be. Like, maybe next fall is a completely random set out of left field, like a Master Builder series, Geonosis Arena. Like, who knows? Like, they're doing the Jango Fett Slave 1 as a UCS set, which no one believed would ever actually happen. So you never know. But my personal opinion would be keep these promos going, and if they do, I think next one will be Darth Vader. Please like and subscribe if you have enjoyed, and have a great day, everyone.